that's how everything was accumulated.
Say that again. Say that again. Okay, now tell me what you're doing again. You saying you telling me the good stuff about Trump right now? What are you doing?
That's good because it was he didn't do nothing illegal. He was able to do that because the system allowed him to do that. Now,
but you don't like the way you don't like because
I can do the same thing if I had a whole other separate property, right? And I wanted to claim on it. All I got to do is market it up, value more than what it was, state of value, and it's abandoned or whatever. But it's property and land and this, that, and other, and then file it. Boom. That's a tax write-off for everything that I got accumulated.
okay. Let me can I say something right quick? Can I say like an overview? Okay. Our main thing is you're trying to say that you know both sides and you're not biased towards Trump. You saying that hey, I'm in the middle. Is that true to say?
I am in the middle.
Okay. Now let's bust this down. Okay. Your talking points from up until now has been I'm finna name them out and then you tell me as those talking points from a Democrat. Okay? Is that fair? Okay. One, you brought up Social Security, which is a thing that the Democrats are saying Trump cut Social Security. That's one. Okay.
So that's what you.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to name them all, and then you can talk afterwards. But I'm trying to let you. I'm I'm trying to put in front of you how you look. Okay. The next thing you brought up, uh, the you said that it's an open market. It's an open market out there, and that China is what was you saying about China? You was like
No, you said that China is trying to negotiate with Trump on
and,
his tariffs. He said they've been calling and blowing up his phone trying to
and,
negotiate.
and what did you say about that?
I said it's an open market. I mean, that's all I said.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. 'Cause okay, your next talking point was uh you said uh uh Trump don't pay his taxes. He didn't pay his taxes, and then you try to flip and say, but that's a good thing. He giving us game, but that's still like a shot at him. That's still a shot at him that he's on some crooked stuff. Then you said oh Trump is making way more money than now than he made back in the day.
That is nothing nowhere near what I said.
Okay, so enlighten me. Enlighten me. I'm not gonna interrupt you. You got the floor.
No. You gotta let's go off of what we just said. But that ain't what I said. But you know,
So now tell me if I'm a Trump supporter and I'm hearing you talk, what would I think you is?
probably Kanye West.
I tell you, I said, say, bro, tell me about Jasmine Crockett. The first day you said she from Dallas and she black.
I didn't say that. I said she from Dallas, and that's what most, she stand on business.
You saying she stand? What does standing on business mean? And why do you support her? Why do you support her?
Why do I support her?
Yeah.
I support anybody that stand behind their word
So Trump don't stand behind his word.
on some things, yeah.
So why are you
And I
why
support.
are you critical of
I
him though?
agree with some of the things he do.
Why are you critical of him though? Like Okay, tell me some bad things about Jasmine Crockett. Tell me something that's bad about her.
Nah, that's your department.
I thought you was up the middle. See, that's your department. She's a Democrat, and you won't even speak ill on her. You won't even speak. You won't even say nothing. You say that's your part. See, that's what I'm saying.
I won't even say nothing bad about my baby mama. What are you talking about?
Oh, what the fuck? God damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then you tell me, no, nigga, I ain't against Trump. Nigga, you are most definitely against Trump, my nigga.
Yeah. How am I against Trump? I don't care what he do. All I care about is the economy. I said, let me say this loud and clear. I am independent. It's clear as day. Independent.
You independent, but you support you support Jasmine Crockett, but you independent,
I support whatever put money in the bank.
and you don't think Trump put money in the bank. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Do you believe he put money? Do you believe?
Now I'm asking. That's for you to answer. I'm asking you the question.
Hey, I'm sitting back watching the show just like everybody else, man.
But I asked you a question though.
Do I believe? Do I believe that he what? He put money in the bank?
No, because you saying Jasmine Crockett is definitely gonna put money in the bank. You just said that, bro.
Jasmine Crockett ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What are you talking about? She's in the house, right?
You support her, right?
You just want to categorize me in just anything, right?
I'm just asking you a question. It's kind of hard for you to ask these simple ass questions, and you can't answer them. You dodging them.
I support myself.
I didn't ask you did you support yourself. That's the point. I didn't ask you did you support yourself. I asked you did you support Jasmine Crockett. Yes or no?
No,
You don't support her.
I don't support nothing. I support will put money in the bank. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Okay. So tell me who's right and tell me who's wrong.
I have yet to see because ain't nothing getting done on both sides.
I support right and wrong, but you can't. Nobody's right or wrong.
Okay, I remember I sat right there beside you and I watched no, I watched your you had a good interview, right? I was watching it. I was on YouTube and you was talking about Elon Musk, right? And so I was in it. I said, damn, this some good shit on. So whatever they was talking about was on point, and perfect. I liked it. Everything that they talking points and everything that they said they was gonna do.
Tell me what they said they was gonna do.
They had plans to do this. They had all these people lined up. They had this man to do this man to handle the.
You're not telling me nothing. You're not telling me nothing.
This is your channel that you was watching. I'm telling you.
The point I'm trying to make is that hold on, bro, hold on, right quick, hold on. The point I'm trying to make is you see how you brush over those things because you really don't know. You really don't know, and you see how you want to go into depth. You go into depth. You went into depth about the fucking Social Security. You went into depth about the fucking all the other shit that was from.
Yeah. Okay, but let me break it down for you because you told me not to make you feel like that way, like you don't know nothing. So now since
There you go. Why you gotta insult me in your answer about something that has nothing to do with me?
When I treat you like when I treat you with respect, like you do know it, then you come back and say, well, you don't know nothing. Well, let me break it down to you since you think I don't know. Let me break it down to you. Remember that dude? You said it looked like he bald headed. He was the guy that handled he was working with Elon Musk. Well, yeah, they had a guy that handled all backlog on paperwork because they had an old ass computer, and he comes in and updates everything to update the computer and the paperwork and paper log. Remember that? Do you remember that?
I remember the video that I did, bro. I know all the stuff that I did. I'm asking you about you. I'm asking you about you. You keep trying to throw me in our crosshairs, bro. And it's making the conversation weird, bro. Cause you keep trying to throw me in the crosshairs.
No, because you trying to throw me in the crosshairs and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, but I try to
Have I said you don't know what you're talking about? Have I said those? Have I said those exact words?
yeah, you did say them exact words. And this ain't got nothing. This is strictly Republic and Elon Musk and what he was doing with the Doge and all this.
Who brought up Elon Musk? Who brought up Elon Musk?
I did.
Okay, so what was we talking about before you brought up Elon Musk?
Because you said I'm giving you reference to what you're talking about when you say that I'm one sided and I don't see the other side and this that another. When I'm sitting here clearly showing you that I do see both sides and I understand.
So the both sides that you see is
that I like, and there's things on this side that I don't that I like. I just I like both certain things on certain side if they stand on business with it.
but you don't think you more critical and more outspoken about your discomfort from.
I don't think I'm critical enough because I don't. Me and you the only person that I have this conversation with. I don't even talk politics like that. I just see what I see and go about my business.
Okay, so when I asked you, tell me something wrong about Jasmine Crockett, what did you tell me?
What is it? I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong about nothing because it's not my place to. Why should I be? Why should I tell you something wrong about Jasmine? There's nothing that I can say or do. What does Jasmine Crockett got to do with any of this? Well, why? What's the point? You clearly don't like it, so what's the use of saying anything about it?
See, there you go again. Why you keep throwing me in the crosshairs, bro? I'm asking you about you and your thoughts, and you still want to tell me how I think and how I feel and stuff about me.
I feel like it's pointless to talk about somebody that you don't like.
But we can talk about the motherfucker you don't like. We can talk about Trump and Eli, which is people you don't seem to agree with. You don't seem to agree with. You have your assumptions. You willing to talk about that, right?
You want to know who I don't like? I can tell you this. I can tell you this off top.
Who you don't like?
I don't like Rock Nation as a staff record label as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be found with Rock Nation, then fuck you too. I stand on business on that. Now I don't have a problem with Trump and all that other stuff.
But you know you gave me 4 problems that you had.
Yeah. I'm talking about whether I like them or not. There's things that there's policies and shit.
Okay. You see what you just did again? You just did it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Why can you tell me 4 things you don't like about Trump, but then when I ask you the same thing about Jasmine Crockett, you say that's not my place?
Because she's not the president. Why are we even talking about her?
So you can only criticize presidents.
I mean, it's straight to the point. I mean,
okay.
What,
did you criticize Obama? Did you criticize Biden?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
More niggas getting shot when Obama was in office.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Was you vocal about it though?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, because I don't know what your viewpoint on that. So tell me what it was.
I mean, when he came in office, he was in office. He really couldn't do too much because they were blocking everything they was doing. But more deaths.
Hold on. They was blocking everything. Who was blocking everything he was doing? Who was blocking?
Has occurred in the United States.
Who was blocking what Obama was doing?
The House. No bill could get passed.
Oh, okay. And what about Biden?
Biden was asleep. I don't know nothing Biden did because he was asleep. Anything else?
Hey man, this is it's wonderful, bro. Like I finally got you on camera, talking the way you talk it, and that's it's gonna you're gonna be able to see all your mistakes. People will be able to see this shit because it's crazy how you jump around and move around and shake and do what you do, and then try to like you ain't doing it. But I'm glad I got 15 minutes of this shit, and
I'm glad you got
I,
15 minutes.
I'm sure glad I have too, because now I got something to stand on when you be lying and saying, "Oh, I didn't do that." All right, now I got it on tape, so you cannot be trying to say I didn't say that because I'm gonna pull that bitch back up. And I guarantee you, okay, this video getting put out. I want everybody in the comment to is this boy a Democrat or is he independent? From his talking points on how he been talking, y'all need to tell this man that he's a fucking Democrat.
You just want me to be a Democrat so bad. Where your mega hat at?
See, more insult to me. You steady trying to insult me instead of just why you mad at me for doing it? Why you got to put me in your business?
I'm not.
You do it a lot, bro. And it's gonna be shown. You gonna see it, bro. You gonna see it, bro. You be throwing shots when you get flustered. You do, bro.
How am I throwing shots? Hey, if you,
Go look at the video. Just look at the video. You'll see it, bro.
I don't have a problem with who you support and who you know, that's your business.
This like the third or fourth time you said that.
It's your business. It's like you got a problem with who I support.
Explain. Tell me more.
Who I support? I support myself, independent. What part of that is wrong? I can't be independent and have an opinion.
So I'm trying to. That's what you're trying to say. I'm saying you can't have an opinion. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, but basically that's what you're saying. You're saying all my talking points is just one side. If
So
it ain't, if I ain't riding for your side,
no, that's not. That's what I'm saying. You a gaslighter. No, that's not what's going on, bro.
everything that I said, you said that sound like Democrat. That sound like I said, man, I'm gonna go use a.
I said it sounds like.
That sound like something a Democrat would say.
Okay, so what's wrong? Okay, so okay, how's it wrong?
You know why I was wrong? Because I, on purposely, while you was doing that, on purposely, I said, I'm gonna throw in this and see what he say about this. On purpose, I said, hey, Trump and Elon Musk did this, that. That sound like Democrat. That's what Trump and Elon Musk did together. Well, how's that?
You see how you brushing over all this? Why wouldn't you just say exactly if it just happened? Why can't you say exactly what it is?
What you mean? I just did.
You didn't. You just said Elon Musk. You just said the names, but you didn't say nothing that happened and nothing that was said.
I said Elon Musk and I said Trump. All I said was I threw in a situation of something that they done.
What was the situation that they done?
I'm gonna sit back and see what he say about this. I'll just throw it in there. Boom. Sound like some talking points for Democrat.
Okay, now give me that example, bro. Give me that example that you're talking about.
That was the example.
No, you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
How biased you are to making me one-sided. When I clearly say I'm independent.
Okay, but then I also ask you. To me, you don't think that.
If I say I'm independent, why you gonna ask me about a Democrat? like my shit is gonna change. Do you support such and such?
Okay, the only reason why I did that, bro, is because you only criticize. Damn, bro, you gonna let me talk or not?
Yeah.
The only reason why I keep saying that is because you saying you independent, right?
Right.
So why are you not critical of both sides? That's why that's my point. My point is I'm not trying to make you become no Republican. What my deal is that I'm talking, bro. I'm talking. The thing is, bro, I'm not trying to make you a Republican. I'm trying to let you know who you really are. You are a fucking Democrat. That's fine for you to be a Democrat. What the problem is, you trying to act like you ain't. That's what you ain't talked about no independent person.
You can't accept that I'm neither one.
You ain't talk, and that's why I say that your talking points is coming from a Democrat because you only criticizes the Republicans. That's why I said what it looks like. That's why I keep on saying, though, you sound like a Democrat. Your talking points sound like Democrat. Why you don't understand that? Why you don't understand that? You're not speaking. You're not coming and speaking from a independent.
Let me educate you real quick. Let me tell you why I don't understand it because I don't register well to following what everybody else is doing. I can sit back and enjoy myself and make my independent decision about something. They just don't happen to follow line with everybody else. I can sit back and make an independent, choice about something and go about my business about that. I don't have to ride for a side.
But you secretly are riding for a side.
Secretly.
You are secretly riding for a side. You can't sit here and have all this stuff about Trump what he's doing that you dislike, and then say, I mean, no. What do the Democrats do? The Democrats, all their talking points is against Trump, is against the other side. So when you hear somebody talking and they only talk against one side, what do you think? The only thing you can do is come to a conclusion that, that's Democratic talking points. He's not coming from no independent talking points. You're not talking from an independent talking points, my nigga.
I am talking from an independent.
You're not. You reference Jasmine Crockett. You bringing her talking points. You bringing all these Democrats talking points and then say, oh, no, I'm independent. No, nigga, you talking from a Democratic point of view.
Where you getting your information from?
I'm getting my information from you.
I get my information from the man himself. I be on them, listen to, right there, like everybody else, listen, the whole nation.
Okay. This gonna put the nail in the coffin. When it was Kamala and it was fucking Trump, who was you going for? Who was you going for? Hello?
What's up?
Before Trump became president, when he running, and it was Kamala Harris and him, who was you going for?
Bernie Sanders.
You know what? All right. You know what? I kept the file. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to my Instagram. And I'm finna show y'all he's a liar. And he's disingenuous in what he's saying. He just lying in front of everybody, bro. And that's what makes these conversations get mad because he just sit there and lie. He'll just sit there and lie. Oh, you lucky bastard. I done got my old fucking page. You fucking bastard. Oh, you lucky motherfucker. I forgot I lost that page. God damn. You lucky motherfucker. I don't got the files. Fuck. God damn. I don't got the files. God damn. I used to text this man every week and say, are you still voting for Kamala? Yes. Every time. And then with a little smirk about Trump. Every fucking time. And now all of a sudden, he was going for Barry. You never say anything about no damn Bernie Sanders, bro, nigga. You said nothing about that man. You ain't said none of his talking points. You haven't bigged him up. If you were really an independent, you would be talking, bigging up Bernie Sanders. But you haven't. You're critical of Trump, and you're riding with the Democrats. But you want to sit here and say, oh, I'm in the middle. No, you just like them fucking tethers that come in and try to cause diffusion from the blacks, and you're just a fucking cancer, and you just wicked. You wicked, man. You wicked, man.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Hey, do me a favor, bro. Go in your let's be truthful to the people, bro. Go back into your motherfucking Instagram where I was sending you those messages. I know you can still see them. Bro, go read those out, bro. Come on, please, bro. You know you was voting for Kamala, bro. Come on. Why are you trying to act like, why are you lying? I thought you stand on business. You just sit here and lying, bro, and that's unfair, bro. And it's not cool, bro. Why you can't stand on your business, bro? You say I like to stand on business, but you ain't standing on shit. You sit next to the business, nigga. You ain't standing on it.
I just told you I was independent. Why can't you just leave it at that? Why you want to make
Because you're lying. Okay, you're independent now, right? You're independent now? Or you independent now? Are you independent now? You independent now, right? Are you independent now?
Yes, I'm
Okay, but before Trump was elected, was you independent? Come on, man, be honest. Before Trump got elected, were you independent?
I was independent. I've always been independent.
Okay.
If you can name anything that's never been nothing about me that on either side or nothing, I've been independent since day one.
Okay, so tell me, what's your thoughts on Trump then?
Same thoughts I have about Clinton.
They're still not telling me what I need to know. Shit, what the fuck? I don't know what your thoughts about Clinton, nigga. Answer the question and stop dodging the shits. What's your thoughts on Trump?
No thoughts. I ain't got no thoughts.
So you don't have no thoughts on you don't have no thoughts on him cutting Social Security. You don't have no thoughts on him deporting people. You don't have no thoughts on.
You educated me just earlier and said he's not cutting Social Security. Ain't that what you said?
Oh my God, bro. All right, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. Your argument method is unorthodox, but you know what? It's probably gonna give us some clicks. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, dude. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. It's unfair, bro. You're unfair to the conversation that we're having in hand, my nigga. You're being disingenuous, bro. Your arguments is in bad faith. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. This crazy, bro. Like earlier, you said, Jay, I can understand why you think I have a bias towards Trump, and I have these talking points. You say I can understand why it seems like that, but then you say, but I'm not. But right now, you're trying to make it seem like I'm crazy for thinking that you think like that. That's the hypocrisy right there. It's diabolical, my nigga. That's diabolical, my nigga.
Oh man.
Then when I get you stuck in a spot, you always want to refer it to like a shot at me. You throw a shot at me. It's like, why? What the?
I'm gonna keep them coming. You know why I'm gonna keep them coming? As long as you keep on throwing me in that category of saying I'm a Democrat when I'm sitting there telling you I'm an independent.
Okay, but coming from my point of view, you don't think you sound and act like a Democrat?
No, you don't see. You know why? Because you don't see me over here saying you sound like a Republican.
But I voted Republican, so that wouldn't make me mad and say no because I voted Republican. I voted for Trump, so it wouldn't make me mad. It would be the truth. The fuck? This shit don't sound. This shit don't make no sense, bro.
But that's not the point that I'm trying to make.
That is the point you're trying to make. You trying to say, "Oh, I ain't calling you a Republican, nigga. I am a Republican right now." Shit, nigga, I ain't hiding it.
Wait. You said just right now?
I'm an American. I can choose whatever I want at the time, whatever I want.
You do.
Right now, the Republican Party suited my needs and what I felt I wanted the country to go towards. So I'm voting that. Now, If the next one come up and it happen to be a Democrat that I fall in love with and I like what I see and hear from that person, I'm gonna vote Democrat, nigga. I'm gonna vote for whatever is gonna be best for the United States of America. And whatever choice the majority makes in America, I'm gonna have to ride with that. I'm not gonna criticize it and give the other people that's outside of America like talking points and weapons to use against America. Y'all basically, when y'all talk down on the president like this, bro, y'all give other people in the world talking points to talk down on the fucking president. They say shit like, your own people don't even like him, or shit like that. It shows a divided. You can only be like the way you are right now. You can only be that when we're about to pick the president. You can have this divisiveness on what it is. But once majority has picked, you gotta shut the fuck up and roll with the punches and roll with it, my nigga. You can't be sitting there trying to talk bad about the man, and it makes us look weak.
That's what I be talking about. So
It makes us look weak.
on the phone with you, why every time I get on the phone with you, you trying to get me to talk about how good the Democrats ain't and all this and that and all the Democrat Republican shit. I don't care about none of that.
I didn't see that. There you go again. You keep shifting. You keep shifting. No one asked you if you cared. No one asked you if you cared about this conversation. No one, no. Just because you don't care about it don't mean you can't talk about it. There's a lot of shit you talk about that you don't care about. So why you want to bring it up in this conversation?
Because you said the only thing that is important. All I care about is what make America better, right?
Yes.
That's it. Now, if I see something that don't make us better, I'm gonna say something.
You're gonna say something, right? So why when I ask you to say something about the other side, you don't have nothing to say? You see how you keep falling into these traps? You keep falling into these traps, bro, because you know you wrong and you fucking out of this in your mind, bro. You're like, you out of your mind, bro. You
What do you want? What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
huh?
What do you want to know? You want me to talk about? What do you want? What is the point?
I want you to be honest about your stance. If you're independent, be an independent. You can be an independent and don't put down Republicans. Why? Just because you're independent, they give you the right to talk down on Republicans? Because you definitely won't talk down on Democrats. Hold on, that's another thing. You won't talk down on Democrats. You won't talk down on Democrats, but you're willing to talk down on Republicans. You willing to criticize? You willing to criticize Republicans and say, "Oh, if I don't like that, I'm gonna say something." But if the Democrats do something, you don't want to say nothing.
Jay, all you gotta do is name one Republican that I talk down on.
The President of the United States of America.
He's not a true Republican because last time I checked,
Oh my God, bro. Okay, you got it.
Didn't he start off as a Democratic?
When Trump was president the first time, he was a Republican, bro. What are you talking about?
Wow. So, I'm gonna ask you something. Has Trump ever been a Democrat?
Yes.
Has he ever been independent?
I don't know, but I know he's been a Democrat. He voted Democrat for some times. Just because you're a Republican don't mean you got to be a Republican for the rest of your life. You know that, right?
I'm just saying.
Do you not know that governors that they are Republicans this time, and then they switch to fucking Democrats? They do it all the time. That's the great. You don't have to stick with the party. You ride with the party that you align with at the time. That's how it's supposed to go. You're not subject to be only a Democrat forever. So why did you ask me that question?
In life, sometimes you can switch sides.
Like you did. You switched sides. You went from Democrat to now you over fucking independent. You did it.
I just see why you keep forcing me back into a fucking
You know why I'm gonna keep on forcing you now, bro? Because you're lying. You're acting like you was not gonna vote for Kamala. You can't sit here and tell me all the great stuff about Jasmine Crockett, which is a Democrat. Tell me where she lives. Tell me that she black and that you supporting her because she's standing on business. She ain't got no policy. She ain't got shit but a big mouth and do country ass ghetto shit in front of white people. That's why she's fucking famous. But you love her. She's not an independent though.
You know what?
What is Bernie Sanders' policies? Why you like him? Because you say it was him. So what about him that you like? I'm not even gonna ask you to tell me about the bad stuff. What is it about Bernie Sanders being independent that makes you want to vote for him? Tell me.
Policy plan that put together that helped build the economy. He also had this business plan for the world.
You was able to tell me about Trump tariffs, his Social Security, what he doing with the economy. You was able to tell me all the stuff about Trump that you didn't like. But you can't even tell me about the nigga that you supposedly was gonna vote for. Why you liking him? The hypocrisy. It's diabolical. This guy is diabolical, y'all. He's a fucking troll. He's a fucking troll. And he's not a true American. He's not a true American. He does not roll with America. He's against America. Progressing. He don't even see the progress of what's going on. He don't know that it's a new order. He don't know that this tariff war that the great Trump put it on the rest of the world. He don't know in 2 years how he gonna be like, oh, Trump is the shit. He don't right now. It's looking crazy for him because it's out of his realm. It's out of his realm. And if he really wanted to vote for somebody that is not like the rest, he should have voted for Trump because Trump is not a fucking politician. Trump is something new. Trump is something different. You gotta roll with it, man. You gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with it, dang. You gotta roll with it. All the times you roll with me, and this is another thing too. I know that you are a rider. You say I ain't riding along with everybody. You a fucking lie, nigga. You a fucking lie. You a rider, nigga. You rolled with me for a long time, nigga. And whatever beef I had, you accepted them shits on, and you was a strong soldier, and you rolled with the punches. While all of a sudden now, your demeanor and your whole it's changing, man. You're changing. You've been engulfed in this female ass leadership, which is abomination to men anyway. You ride any black woman that trying to have a no man. You should not be following your woman. Your woman should be following you. We should never ever be following our women. Our women should never ever be leading us. It's an abomination. It goes against the principles of laws of physics in the world. It will not work. Tell me, female leaders that's running shit. There are none in the world. Zipto, Venito, none. But every time as a woman, your ass get pussy driven and because you a playboy. You love women. I do give you that. I should start calling you Casanova, bro. Because you love women and you just get infatuated with these motherfuckers and you thinking they can lead you and they can't lead you in no motherfucking word. They just got a loud mouth and they are fucking entertaining. You need a real man to do what real men need to do. You can't operate in this world and be at odds with the rest of the world and think you're gonna have a fucking woman up there talking her neck and singing ghetto ass lines. Like, don't nobody want that shit, man. Don't nobody want no ghetto ass woman lead no country, my nigga. If that's the case, you'll be still with Keisha, living under her rule. You know what that's like. And that's the only time I threw a shot at you with that one right there. That's the only shot I threw. And that was kind of low blow. I should never said that. I apologize. Yeah, this is a good one. We have 40 minutes now, nigga. I did. I'm about to stop it. We're going to stop it here, y'all, man. I got my nigga Mr. Pop shit and Forward Pop on the phone. This is our first thing. This nigga said he wasn't going to do it, but you know what? I had to do it. I had to trick the nigga into doing it. I had to trick the nigga into doing this. Had to trick his ass into doing this. Yeah, I did. I sure appreciate you, though, bro. But I want you to go look at this. Go look at this act and see how you lost, because you know you lost this one. And maybe you can win the next one that we have. But you lost this one, my boy.
Oh, was it a debate?
It was a debate, and you lost. Okay, it's not going to be in the chat, but in the comments, people, tell me, did he lose this? Or did he, more people siding with him, or are y'all siding with me? Anything you want to say before you go, Pop?
Where the money at? I don't care who, what side is what side, what side. All I care about is the money. Where the money at? That's it.
So, okay, now let me ask you one more question before you go. Hold on, Pop. Hold on. Let me ask you one more question. Just for the people that's watching. So, and you get, don't forget, people are watching this. Women are watching this. So, before Trump got elected, who were you? Would you vote? Did you vote for Kamala?
Why you keep asking me that?
Because. Okay, tell me this then. Did you tell me that you was voting for her, though?
JG, I was at work.
I asked you a question, bro. Like, okay, so tell me this. Do you remember me texting you on Instagram from my other page asking you who you gonna vote for?
Yeah, I remember all that.
And who did you say? Who did you say?
Hey, anyway,
Bro, answer the question, bro. Why you can't answer? Why you? It seems funny why you can't answer the question, bro. Come on now, it's simple, bro. It's fine. Right now, you're not a Democrat. You are a fucking independent. I'm saying before Trump got elected. I'm talking about that time frame. What was you saying? Who you was gonna vote for? Come on, bro. Come on, please. I need this before you go, bro.
you're not gonna get it out of me.
That's so. You know you're lying, bro.
Nope.
So that's how you gonna stand on business. That's standing on business by lying to your homeboy.
First of all, it is standing on business. You got enough out of me. I don't even appreciate that, but
It's a shame.
I'll let you win.
All right, bro, man. You have a good night, man. Give me my love. Give me my love, y'all. We done. Yeah, this is a damn good show. Give me my love. Shout out to my homeboy Forward Pop on the road right now out there getting to the money. You feel me? We up in here though, man. This is what we gonna be doing constantly. I'm on my deem, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be easy, y'all be cool. Fuck with your boy Mr. Pop shit. Later.